More money should mean a more responsible kid, right? Better schools, more activities, more adults helping them build good habits. But when researchers look at how childhood actually works, the answer is not rich kids win. It is that money can buy one kind of responsibility while quietly removing practice in another. Here is the trade-off. This is not rich parents bad, poor parents good, or the reverse. It is about two different childhood training grounds. Sociologist Annette Leroux described a pattern she called concerted cultivation. In many higher income families, kids' time is heavily scheduled. Sports, tutoring, music, enrichment, applications, performance. Parents often step in with teachers and coaches, and children learn how to negotiate with adults. That can build confidence, language, planning, and achievement skills. But it also means a lot of life is adult managed. The other pattern Leroux called the accomplishment of natural growth. In many working class and lower income families, children often have more unstructured time. They play without adults organizing every hour. They solve more of the small social problems themselves. And because the household cannot always outsource help, kids may also pick up real work. Cooking, cleaning, helping siblings, remembering what needs to happen next. That part matters. Responsibility is not just an attitude, it is practice. And sometimes the child with fewer resources is getting more practice at being practically useful. Meanwhile, the child with more resources may be getting more practice at performing inside structured systems. So before we ask who is more responsible, we have to ask responsible at what? One child may be better at emailing a teacher, managing a schedule, and explaining what they need. Another may be better at making dinner, watching a younger sibling, or figuring out a problem without an adult nearby. Those are both real forms of responsibility. They just come from different conditions, and money does not automatically buy the whole package. A full calendar can look like support from the outside and pressure from the inside. Some studies of wealthy suburban teens found elevated risks around anxiety, depression, and substance use. The point is not that money harms children by itself. The point is that support without autonomy can become its own problem. A child can have tutors, teams, schedules, and every door open for them, while still getting very little room to struggle privately and discover, I can handle this. Psychology gives us a useful language for this. Self-determination theory says motivation depends partly on autonomy and competence. Autonomy means I have some ownership here. Competence means I can do something real and see myself getting better. Some kids get autonomy without enough support. Other kids get support without enough autonomy. Neither is the full picture. The most responsible upbringing is probably not rich or poor. It is the one that notices which half is missing. If a child has too much independence and not enough structure, they may need more guidance, stability, and adult help. If a child has too much structure and not enough independence, they may need real jobs, real consequences, and space to solve small problems alone. So the better question is not, who grows up more responsible? It is, what kind of responsibility did your childhood actually train? Were you the figure it out yourself kid? Or the every hour was scheduled kid? And which one do you wish you had more